Hey everyone, this is one of the most important videos to help you get started making music using Cymasphere right away. I'm going to walk you through some of Cymasphere's core concepts, including the layers and the dashboard. First, let's log into our Cymasphere Pro account, which will take us to the main screen. Cymasphere's core functionality is centered around cymatics, buttons that when pressed generate chord voicings as MIDI outputs, which you can then route to your DAW, synths, or samplers. Cymatics are housed within banks. Banks, in turn, reside within palettes. You can fully customize palettes, banks, and cymatics to produce the precise chord voicings you need. The chord voicing generated by a cymatic depends on the associated dashboard settings. The dashboard is a horizontal menu located directly below the palette. Each dashboard setting influences a specific aspect of your chord voicing. When adjusting a dashboard setting, consider whether you want to apply it to a particular cymatic, the entire bank, the whole palette, or as a global setting for all palettes. Check out the layer selector located in the left side of the dashboard. When you select a layer, its settings will be displayed in the dashboard. When you change a setting in the dashboard, you're making that change for the selected layer. The layer lock icon is found on the top right of the layer selector. It locks the dashboard to the chosen layer, regardless of the selection. When the layer lock is off, touching a cymatic will select the cymatic layer, touching a bank name will select the bank layer, and so on. Now, let's see how this works for each layer. I'll create a new palette and add a few banks to it. First, let's change the chords from seventh chords to triads. Select the palette layer in the layer selector, open the chord menu, and choose triads. Notice how every cymatic has changed from a seventh chord to a triad. Next, let's modify the diminished bank and use a different chord type, let's say sixth chords. You'll see that all cymatics in the diminished bank have changed to sixth chords. Now let's select the cymatic layer and choose a cymatic we'd like to modify. Open the chord menu and change it to dominant 7 with 9. Remember that for each dashboard setting, each cymatic can use its own custom setting value, or follow the setting of the bank it belongs to. Similarly, each bank can use its own custom setting, or follow the setting of the palette that it's in. Lastly, each palette can use its own custom setting, or follow the global setting. You can manage this using the Follow Settings icons below each feature. When a layer is selected, you can toggle each dashboard setting to use that layer's own setting or follow the setting of the layer above. Cymatics follow banks, banks follow palettes, palettes follow global. When a layer is selected and a setting is set to follow the layer above, making changes to that setting will automatically override the follow setting. Being able to navigate the layers offers total customization and the ability to easily make changes to multiple cymatics, banks, and palettes simultaneously. So, to recap, 1. Cymatics are the foundation of Cymasphere, with each cymatic producing chord voicings. 2. Cymatics reside in banks, which in turn are housed in palettes. 3. You can fully customize palettes, banks, and cymatics to generate the exact chord voicings you want. 4. The dashboard and layer selector allow you to easily manage settings, apply changes to specific cymatics, and maintain a high level of control over your music creation. By mastering the use of layers in Cymasphere, you will not only streamline your workflow, but also open up a world of creative possibilities. Now it's time to dive in and start experimenting with your own chord voicings. That's all for now. See you in the next video.